The rain-slicked streets of Brooklyn gleamed under the flashing blue lights as the cop yanked open my car door, his voice barking, "Out! Hands where I can see 'em, you look like trouble in that hoodie." My heart pounded not from fear, but from the secret badge burning against my chest, knowing this stop was no accident. It was a setup that could unravel everything, including the woman I loved. As I stepped out, the officer's partner sneered, "Lesbian pride pin? Figures." And in that moment I realized the betrayal ran deeper than the badge. It threatened to destroy Lily and me forever. Amelia Thompson had always been the type to blend into the shadows, a skill honed from years in the FBI's Undercover division. But on that fateful night in October 2025, blending in wasn't enough. The patrol car's siren wailed like a banshee as it pulled her over on a quiet stretch of Flatbush Avenue. She gripped the steering wheel, her knuckles white, replaying the day's events in her mind. The mission was supposed to be straightforward: infiltrate a corrupt ring within the NYPD suspected of targeting LGBTQ+ communities for harassment and extortion. Posing as a low-key lesbian artist in Brooklyn, Amelia had worn the hoodie deliberately, faded gray with a small rainbow patch sewn on the sleeve, to draw out the bad apples. "License and registration," the cop demanded, his flashlight blinding her. Officer Harlan, his name tag read, a burly man with a mustache that screamed 1980s cop drama. His partner, a younger woman named Reyes, stood back, hand on her holster, eyes scanning Amelia like she was a suspect in a lineup. Amelia handed over the fake ID. Emma Torres, graphic designer from Queens. "What's the problem, officer?" she asked, her voice steady, laced with the Brooklyn accent she'd perfected. Harlan snorted. "Driving while whatever you are. Hoodie like that at night? Suspicious. Step out." She complied, the cool autumn air biting through her clothes. As she stood there, Reyes circled the car, peering inside. "Got a girlfriend waiting at home?" Harlan jeered, nodding at the rainbow pin. "We don't need your kind causing scenes around here." Amelia's blood boiled, but she kept her cool. This was exactly the bigotry the FBI was investigating. Cops using power to intimidate marginalized folks. But as Harlan patted her down roughly, his hands lingering too long, she felt a surge of real anger. Not for herself, but for all the women like her who'd faced this without a badge to fall back on. Back at the precinct, they hauled her in for resisting, a trumped-up charge. Sitting in the holding cell, Amelia's mind raced to Lily. Lily Monroe, her partner of 3 years, a civil rights lawyer who'd fought tooth and nail against police brutality. They met at a protest in Manhattan, sparks flying amid chants for equality. Lily, with her fiery red hair and unyielding spirit, had seen through Amelia's guarded exterior, drawing out the vulnerability beneath the agent facade. But Lily didn't know the full truth. Amelia had kept her undercover work secret, fearing it would endanger her. "I'm just a consultant for the feds," she'd say, dodging details. Now, as the cell door clanged shut, Amelia wondered if this bust would force her hand. Hours ticked by. Finally, a detective entered, Marcus Hale, a name she recognized from the files. He was clean, supposedly, but her instincts screamed otherwise. "Miss Torres," he said, sliding into the chair opposite her. "This could go easy or hard. Tell us about your activities." Amelia leaned forward, her eyes locking onto his. "Activities? Like existing while queer? That's a crime now." Hale chuckled darkly. "We've got reports of you snooping around cop hangouts. Who sent you?" Her cover was cracking, but she played dumb, buying time. Outside, the city pulsed with life. Taxis honking, vendors shouting. New York, the melting pot where dreams clashed with reality. Released on bail the next morning, arranged discreetly by her handler, Amelia headed straight to their brownstone in Park Slope. Lily was waiting, pacing the living room, her face etched with worry. "Aang, what happened? The station called. Said you were arrested." Amelia pulled her into a hug, inhaling the familiar scent of lavender shampoo. "Just a misunderstanding. Wrong place, wrong time." Lily's green eyes searched hers. "In a hoodie? With that pin? This smells like discrimination. I'll sue their asses." Amelia smiled faintly. "My fierce warrior. But let's not jump to lawsuits yet." As they sat on the couch, hands intertwined, Amelia felt the weight of her secrets. Lily deserved the truth, But the mission was heating up. Whispers of a bigger conspiracy. Cops tied to a hate group funneling funds to anti-LGBTQ politicians. Amelia was close to cracking it. That afternoon, over coffee at a corner diner, Lily opened up. I've been working on a case, similar stops targeted at queer women. Systemic, Em. I need your help digging. Amelia's heart twisted. Helping meant risking exposure. I'll see what I can do, she promised, her voice soft. As the sun dipped low, casting golden hues over the Brooklyn Bridge, they walked hand in hand, the city a backdrop to their love. But shadows loomed. Harlan and Reyes weren't done. And Hale? He was watching. Days blurred into stakeouts. Amelia tailed Harlan to a seedy bar in Queens, where he met with shady figures. Snapping photos from her car, she felt the adrenaline rush. This was why she joined the FBI, to fight injustice from within. But one night as she returned home, the door was ajar. Heart-pounding, she drew her concealed weapon, FBI issue, hidden in her bag. Inside, the place was tossed. Papers strewn, drawers emptied. A note on the table. Back off, Dyke. Lily arrived minutes later, gasping at the mess. Who did this? Amelia pulled her close. I don't know, but we'll figure it out. In truth, she suspected Hale. The betrayal was starting. Someone in the bureau might be leaking. Her handler, Agent Ruiz, had warned her. Trust no one. As they cleaned up, Lily's touch lingered, their kisses a balm against the chaos. I love you, Lily whispered. No matter what. Amelia's resolve hardened. For Lily, for them, she'd uncover the truth. The investigation deepened, pulling Amelia into a web of deceit that tested every fiber of her being. Mornings started with covert meetings in Central Park, where Ruiz passed her encrypted files under the guise of feeding pigeons. Harlan's dirty, he confirmed, his voice low amid joggers and tourists. Linked to the Brotherhood, a neocon group pushing anti-gay bills. Amelia nodded, her mind racing. The Brotherhood had infiltrated City Hall, using cops like Harlan to silence dissent. But the real shock? Evidence pointed to an inside man at the FBI. Someone was protecting them. Back home, Lily was a whirlwind of activity, poring over legal briefs at the kitchen table. I've got affidavits from 5 women, stopped just like you, harassed for being out. Her eyes sparkled with determination. This could be huge, Em. Class action. Amelia admired her passion, but fear gnawed. If Lily dug too deep, she'd become a target. Be careful, she urged, squeezing her hand. Their evenings were sanctuaries, cooking pasta in their cozy kitchen, laughing over bad TV. Lily's warmth melted Amelia's defenses, reminding her why she fought. Remember our first date? Lily teased one night, as they danced slowly to jazz on the radio. You were so mysterious, like a spy. Amelia chuckled. If only you knew. But the facade cracked during a heated argument. Lily found a burner phone in Amelia's jacket. What's this? Another life. It's work, Amelia hedged. Consulting doesn't need burners. Lily exploded. Are you cheating? The word stung. No. God no. Lily, I love you more than anything. Tears streamed down Lily's face. Then tell me the truth. Amelia hesitated, then confessed, partially. I'm undercover. FBI. Investigating police corruption. Lily's eyes widened. What? For how long? Months. That's why the stop happened. They're onto me. Shock turned to anger. You lied to me? Our life is a cover. It's to protect you. Amelia pleaded. Lily stormed out, slamming the door. Amelia sank to the floor, sobs racking her body. The woman she loved, the anchor in her storm, was slipping away. The next day, Amelia threw herself into work. Tailing Reyes to a warehouse in the Bronx, she overheard a deal, Brotherhood payoffs. Snapping photos, she felt victorious. But as she slipped away, a shadow moved. Hale. Agent Thompson. He sneered, gun drawn. Fancy meeting you here. Betrayal hit like a gut punch. Hale was the mole. You're done, Amelia said, hands up. He laughed. The Brotherhood pays better than Uncle Sam. And you? Just another queer trying to play hero. A scuffle ensued. Amelia disarmed him, but he escaped, firing shots that echoed through the night. Wounded in the arm, she staggered to her car, calling Ruiz. "Hale's dirty. Need extraction." But Ruiz's line went dead. Paranoia set in. Was he in on it too? Limping home, Amelia found Lily waiting, bags packed. "I'm leaving. I can't do lies." "Please," Amelia begged, blood soaking her sleeve. "I need you." Lily's resolve crumbled at the sight. "Oh God, what happened?" As Lily bandaged her, tears flowed. "I joined the FBI after my sister was killed. Hate crime covered up by cops. I swore to stop it." Lily softened. "Why not tell me?" "Fear. Losing you." They held each other, forgiveness tentative. "We'll fight together," Lily vowed. But danger escalated. Harlan ambushed Amelia at a coffee shop, whispering threats. "Your girlfriend's next." Fury ignited. Amelia rallied, hacking into Hale's emails, proof of embezzlement, ties to politicians. But a sting operation loomed. At a gala in Manhattan fundraiser for LGBTQ rights, Amelia posed as Lily's date. Tension crackled. Their touches electric, rekindling flames. Spotting Harlan, Amelia signaled backup. Chaos erupted, arrests, shouts. Hale cornered them in a hallway. "You ruined everything." He lunged at Lily. Amelia tackled him, fists flying. "Not her." Backup arrived, cuffing Hale. But in the melee, a shot rang out, Harlan firing wildly. Lily screamed as Amelia fell, pain searing her side. Sirens blared as paramedics rushed Amelia to Bellevue Hospital, the city's lights blurring into a haze. Lily clutched her hand in the ambulance, whispering, "Stay with me, Em. I love you." The bullet had grazed her ribs, painful but not fatal. As doctors stitched her up, Amelia's mind whirled with regrets. The mission was crumbling, but so was her world. Ruiz arrived, face grim. "Hale's in custody. Confessed to leaking your cover. Brotherhood's exposed." But at what cost? Amelia rasped. Lily stayed by her bedside, their conversations raw. "I almost lost you because of secrets." "No more," Amelia promised. "Full truth from now on." Discharged after days, they returned home, the brownstone a haven. But scars lingered, emotional ones deeper than physical. Lily threw herself into the lawsuit, using Amelia's evidence to build a case against the NYPD. Media frenzy hit. Headlines screamed, "FBI agent exposes cop corruption in LGBTQ crackdown." Amelia's face plastered everywhere. Her undercover days over. Protests erupted outside precincts, chants for justice echoing through Times Square. Lily spoke at rallies, her voice powerful. "This isn't just about us. It's about every queer person targeted by hate." Amelia watched from the sidelines, pride swelling. But doubt crept in. Was she worthy? Her deception had hurt Lily profoundly. One evening, over wine on their rooftop, Lily confronted it. "I forgive you, but trust takes time." Amelia nodded, tears falling. "I'll earn it every day." Their love deepened, forged in fire. Walks in Prospect Park, hands linked, became therapy. Lily shared her own vulnerabilities, growing up in conservative Texas, disowned for coming out. "You're my home," Amelia said, kissing her softly. But twists remained. A tip came. Harlan had escaped custody, vowing revenge. Amelia's phone buzzed with threats, photos of Lily at work. Panic set in. "We need to leave," Amelia urged. Lily refused. "No running. We fight." Relocating temporarily to a safe house in upstate New York, the rural quiet contrasted the city's chaos. Amid rolling hills and autumn leaves, they reconnected. Picnics by lakes, stargazing, romance bloomed anew. Yet Harlan haunted dreams. Amelia trained Lily in self-defense, their sessions charged with intensity. Back in the city for the trial, tension peaked. Hale testified, implicating higher-ups, a senator with Brotherhood ties. In court, Amelia took the stand, voice steady. "I infiltrated to protect the vulnerable. But I almost lost everything, including the woman I love." Lily's eyes met hers, filled with emotion. But during recess, betrayal struck again. Ruiz approached, confessing. "I knew about Hale. Covered for him. Family ties." Amelia's world shattered. "You? My handler." "I thought I could control it," he admitted, shamefaced. Arrested on the spot, Ruiz's fall exposed deeper rot. Amelia felt adrift, Trust in the bureau eroded. Lily pulled her through. We're stronger than this. As verdicts came, guilty for Harlan's cohorts, reforms promised. Amelia resigned from the FBI. Time for a new chapter. They celebrated in a quiet Brooklyn bar, toasting to resilience. But Harlan remained at large, a shadow over joy. One stormy night he struck, breaking into their home. You destroyed my life, he roared, gun waving. Amelia shielded Lily, disarming him in a brutal fight. Sirens wailed as backup, tipped by an anonymous call, arrived. Harlan cuffed, the nightmare ended. But in the aftermath, Amelia collapsed, emotions overwhelming. Lily held her. It's over. We're free. Freedom tasted bittersweet in the wake of chaos. Amelia and Lily emerged from the storm changed, stronger yet scarred. With the Brotherhood dismantled and NYPD under federal oversight, the city breathed easier. Queer communities rallied, crediting their story for sparking change. Amelia, free from the badge, pursued writing memoirs of her undercover life, infused with calls for equality. Publishers clamored. Her voice resonated across America, from LA Pride parades to DC hearings. Lily won her lawsuit, securing settlements for victims. This is for all of us, she declared in press conferences, Amelia by her side. Their relationship evolved into something profound. Mornings in bed, sunlight filtering through curtains, they shared dreams. Let's travel, Lily suggested. See the country we've fought for. A road trip ensued, cross-country in a vintage VW van. From the Grand Canyon's vastness to San Francisco's foggy hills, they rediscovered joy. In Yellowstone, under starlit skies, Amelia proposed. Marry me, Lily. Be my forever. Tears glistened as Lily said yes, their kiss sealing promises. But shadows of betrayal lingered. Amelia struggled with PTSD, nightmares of guns and chases. Therapy sessions in a cozy Manhattan office unpacked layers. You saved lives, the counselor affirmed, including your own. Lily supported, patient and loving. We're in this together. Back home, they planned a wedding intimate, in Central Park's Shakespeare Garden. Friends gathered. Activists, former colleagues, families reconciled. Amelia's estranged parents attended, bridges mended. We're proud, her mother whispered. Lily's Texas kin surprised them, acceptance blooming late but genuine. Vows exchanged amid blooming roses. In darkness and light, I choose you. Honeymoon in Hawaii beaches, sunsets, cemented their bond. But upon return, a letter arrived. Anonymous, praising their courage, with a donation to LGBTQ charities. Life normalized. Amelia taught self-defense classes for queer youth. Lily mentored young lawyers. Their brownstone filled with laughter, hosting dinners for allies. Yet, one crisp fall day, a familiar face appeared, Ruiz out on parole. I need to apologize, he said, at a neutral cafe. Amelia tensed, Lily gripping her hand. You betrayed everything. I know, he admitted. Lost my way. But your story inspired me to change. Forgiveness wasn't immediate, but Amelia nodded. Use it for good. As years passed, 2026 melting into 2027, their love endured. Challenges arose. Debates over kids' career shifts. But communication, hard-won, kept them anchored. Amelia's book hit bestseller lists, sparking dialogues on systemic bias. Interviews on national TV highlighted their journey. From that fateful stop to triumph. In quiet moments they'd reflect. That hoodie changed everything, Amelia mused. Lily smiled. No, the woman in it did. Their story became legend, inspiring films, podcasts. But to them it was simply love, fierce, resilient, human. One evening, walking Brooklyn streets, a young lesbian couple approached. You gave us hope, they said. Amelia hugged Lily. That's why we fought. As the sun set over the skyline, their hands entwined. The city hummed with possibility. Betrayals faded. Love prevailed. In the end, Amelia and Lily's tale wasn't just about survival. It was a testament to humanity's capacity for growth. Years later, in 2030, they stood on a podium in Washington, D.C., advocating for federal protections against discrimination. Amelia, now a renowned author and activist, spoke eloquently. We rose from ashes because love doesn't yield to hate. Lily, a prominent judge, added, Justice isn't given, it's demanded. Their marriage thrived, a beacon for others. Adopting twin girls from foster care, they built a family grounded in empathy. Mornings filled with giggles, bedtime stories of brave women. Challenges persisted, political backlashes, personal doubts. But they faced them united. Therapy continued, healing ongoing. Amelia's second book chronicled their post-mission life, emphasizing forgiveness's power. Betrayal stings, but it doesn't define us. Ruiz reformed, volunteered at shelters, crediting them for his turnaround. Harlan, serving time, wrote a letter of remorse. I was blind. Thank you for opening eyes. Amelia responded kindly, closure achieved. As grandparents eventually they watched their daughters flourish, one an artist, the other a lawyer, echoing their paths. In twilight years on their porch overlooking the Hudson they'd reminisce. That night in the rain, Lily said, led to this. Amelia kissed her. Best detour ever. Their legacy endured. Scholarships funded, laws passed. When Amelia passed peacefully at 85, Lily held her, whispering, until we meet again. Lily's final years were spent mentoring, her heart full. Buried together under a maple tree, their headstone read, Love conquers all. In America's tapestry their story wove threads of hope, proof that from division comes unity, from pain profound beauty. The end wasn't tragic, it was humanely triumphant, a reminder that love, in all forms, lights the way.